Welcome to today's headlines. Ipob expresses concern over Kanu's health, request release. Ipob expresses concern over Kanu's health, request release. So my dear listeners, this is today's news. The Directorate of State of the Indigenous People of Biafra Ipob has expressed concerns over the report it received regarding the present health condition of its leader, Nnamdi Kanu. The group said despite Kanu's deteriorating health condition, he was still being held in the custody of the Department of State Services, DSS. In a statement on Saturday, the head Directorate of State, Ipob, Chikaledozem, accused the DSS of acting on the script given to it by the federal government in collaboration with certain politicians of Ipob extraction. The statement read, "We wish to start the international community of the fact that the DSS has deliberately escalated its torture of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, whom they are still illegally detained despite the order of a court of competent jurisdiction for his immediate and unconditional release. We have it on good authority that the DSS acting on the script given to it by the federal government and in collaboration with certain politicians of Ipob extraction met to discuss how to eliminate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. At this meeting, it was suggested that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be poisoned and allowed to die slowly. With the current deterioration of Kanu's health, coupled with the refusal for weeks now by the DSS to allow him to be seen by a doctor, and the fact that they have continued to provide inadequate medication for his known ailment and deny him proper feeding, it has become obvious what the plans of the DSS and their collaborators are. Recollect that certain collaborators who claim that they are counting down to the declaration of Biafra are actually working according to the timeline they have set for the poison administered to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to have irreversible effect on him. The Nigerian judiciary must prove that it is not indirectly part of this sinister plan to eliminate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu by expediting the hearing of the appeal brought before it. We wish to put the UN, AU, UNHRC, the USA, UK, Canada, Ohaneze, Pandef, Afenifere, Middle Belt Forum, Arewa Consultative Forum, the Christian Association of Nigeria, governors of the Southeast and South-South regions, and others on notice that nothing must happen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the custody of the DSS or shortly after his release. The leadership of Ipob must not be held accountable for the grave consequences that will ensue should the federal government continue in their chosen path of illegality and planned murder of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Self-determination is a universally recognized right of indigenous of people, and we the Biafran people will not be cajoled or compelled to jettison or abandon this right. The Directorate of State of the indigenous people of Biafra Ipob has expressed concerns over the report it received regarding the present health condition of its leader, Nnamdi Kanu. The group said, despite Kanu's deteriorating health condition, he was still being held in the custody of the Department of State Services, DSS. In a statement on Saturday, the head Directorate of State, Ipob, Chika Edoziem, accused the DSS of acting on the script given to it by the federal government in collaboration with certain politicians of Igbo extraction. The statement read, "We wish to alert the international community of the fact that the DSS has deliberately escalated its torture of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, whom they are still illegally detaining despite the order of a court of competent jurisdiction for his immediate and unconditional release. We have it on good authority that the DSS acting on the script given to it by the federal government and in collaboration with certain politicians of Igbo extraction met to discuss how to eliminate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. At this meeting, it was suggested that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be poisoned and allowed to die slowly. Now we've come to the end of our